I didn't think I liked decimals, but then they started putting dollar signs in front. That makes decimals pretty nice. Today we're doing topic 1.23, dividing decimals by 100, 10, 1,000, 10,000. We're dividing by multiples of 10, and we're using that shortcut method that we learned in topic 1.20. So like multiplying decimals by multiples of 10, we are going to divide by multiples of 10. This chart gives you an overview of the examples for dividing by 10, 100, 1,000. If we take a look at our first one here, 25.9 divided by 10, we can see that the decimal is now moving over to the left. So we're making the number smaller, therefore our decimal has to move to the left. If we're dividing by 100, that means we're moving 2 decimal places to the left. So we'll end up with 0.259. And if we're dividing by 1,000, 3 decimal places, we're moving 1, 2, 3 places and filling up with a 0. So we'll end up with 0.0259. So dividing by multiples of 10 is very much like multiplying by multiples of 10. We're sliding this time to the left instead of to the right. But when we divide by decimals, things change. It's flipped, just like it was with multiplication. With multiplication, when we multiplied by a decimal by 0.1, 0.01, or 0.001, we made the number smaller. This time, if we divide by decimals, we're going to make the number bigger. So we're going to be moving 1 place to the right, as in 0.1, or 2 places to the right, division by 0.01, or 3 places to the right, division by 0.01. And that's because we're dividing by tenths, or hundredths, or thousandths. So division by those numbers actually makes the value of the number larger. So this example page can be very helpful when using shortcuts. As we saw in lesson 1.20, the focus of this lesson is division by multiples of 10. Just like in 1.20, the focus was multiplication by multiples of 10. So here we go. We're going to be dividing by multiples of 10, which means we're going to be making the number smaller. And when we make a number smaller that has a decimal, it means we're moving to the left-hand side. So first one, 678.9 divided by 10, we have 1 0, which means we're going to move 1 decimal place to the left, leaving us with an answer of 67.89. For number 2, we have 5.98 divided by 100. We're dividing it, so we're making it 2 places smaller. So we'll need to fill in a 0. So our answer will be 0.0598. For number 3, we're dividing by 1,000. So this is already quite a small decimal that we're dividing by 1,000. So I'm going to write it down below so I have enough space. I have 3 places that I'm moving to the left. 1, 2, 3 places. So that means that I'm going to be adding 2 zeros and a 0 to hold the whole number. So I'm going to end up with 0.000702. Very tiny decimal when I'm done with that multiple of 10. As we did with exercise 1.20, I'm going to go ahead and do some of the exercise 1.23 with you, and feel free to stop the video if you'd like to do them on your own. So number 1a, we're dividing by 10, so we're going to be moving 1 decimal place to the left. So our answer here will be 0.25, and we can have 0.25, or you can keep 0.250. Those decimals are equal to one another. For b, we're dividing by 10, so again 1 decimal place. So here we're going to have our decimal move, pop a 0 in front, so we'll have 0.05, so 5/100ths. For 2a, this time we're dividing by 100, so we're going to move 2 decimal places to the left, so we'll end up with an answer of 2.5, and you can drop off those extra zeros if you like. For 2b, we're dividing by 100 as well, so we're going to move 2 places over to the left. So we're going to be, oh, did I move too many? I did. I moved too many. Got a little excited there. So only 2 places, so we're going to end up with 0.081. 81 thousandths there. For 3a, we are dividing by 1,000. 3 decimal places to the right or to the left. 1, 2, 3. I really am getting tired or something. Put my decimal there. So I will have 0.0275. Notice that I'm taking these extra zeros on the right-hand side away. Just a reminder that those zeros don't add value to the decimal, so they can be dropped very easily, as in example 2a. And then for 3b, we're dividing by 1,000 again. 3 decimal places, so we're going to move 1, 2, 3. So we're going to have to fill up with zeros. We'll be adding 2 zeros on, plus a 0 in front. So to write this neatly, 0.00065. Best wishes on the rest of exercise 1.23.